new on Curiosity Stream.
I'm James Burke. I'm going to take you on a journey through time.
James Burke's visionary series returns, reimagined for our time.
Now, this is all uncharted territory.
The Washington Post hails Burke as one of the most intriguing minds in the Western world. The New York Times raves he careens from one great moment in history to another.
Where do we want to go from here?
Experience all new Connections.
So what's the next connection?
With monthly, annual, and bundled plans, find the one that works for you at CuriosityStream.com.
J360 Radio.
Hello, J360 Legion, and welcome to the J360 Mini Bites here on J360 Radio, hosted by J.M. Brady. I am your host, J.M. Brady. Let's get into it. Hey, what's going on, J360 Legion? How are you all doing tonight? This is J-Man, of course. It's a new week, and right here on Mini Bites 103. I'm sure some of y'all were thinking I was going to say welcome to the J-Man show, and it's kind of weird that we're actually doing this on a Wednesday instead of Tuesday, but hey, I've been working on some new developments lately, and if you can tell by the little tiredness in my voice, it's actually going pretty well. I managed to get some new equipment here for the power play, in addition to like some other stuff for J360 TV. So I've been pretty much busting my ass working on that kind of stuff, not to mention all the big achievements we had lately. You know what I mean? Like some of these things have hit well to like 1,000 downloads, and some have hit like 2,000 downloads. That's pretty cool. Like, I didn't expect any of this, and I'm very humbled by it. So for those that actually take the time to listen in the post or downloading, that really helps out J360 Productions as a whole lot. Thank you. Really, shout outs. And right now, I'm just trying to go ahead and keep building this better content for you all. And the sky's the limit. So yeah, I'm riding it all the way. And as of right now, though, I'm trying to tie some loose ends with the power play. Some of the episodes actually didn't make it through. Believe it or not, something happened with that. So I got to go and I got to retweak and fix them. But don't you worry, it's going to be an easy fix. It's not bad right now, especially since I'm on it. So yeah, it'll be well taken care of. And then, of course, I'm converting the J-Man episodes over to YouTube. Don't worry, I got like this big stack of appeal letters just in case they're like, oh, your stuff is actually funny, but you are balls to the walls crazy, and then half of the crap that you say doesn't really fit with our terms of services, which, by the way, they change them every quarter, so what do they stand for nowadays? That's YouTube, right? Screw YouTube. I'm doing what I want to do, and that's just the way I go about it. And then, of course, I managed to renew J360productions.com, so anytime you guys want to check out some content that's not on the social sites, I would say pay attention to my website, because there's going to be some exclusive stuff over there, and there's going to be some videos that you've never seen before, and no, not those kind of videos. You understand what I'm saying? Yes, I pushed the envelope, but at the same time, I'm not making smut here. Let's be a little bit respectful of a man's craft, will ya? Now, as I go about saying that kind of stuff, I'm just letting you know what happens. And, wow, I'm actually so organized tonight. I think I might beat the 15-minute time limit on this show. Keyword might. But, yeah, let's see. So, honestly, and I know y'all been waiting for this for a while. I know you have. So here it comes. It's Jams Week! Yep! J360 Jams is hitting 30, and I'm going to tell you, it's going to be a nice one. Right now, from what I can see, we have like close to the limit, but this time, since this is a milestone episode, we're going to mega mix this one. We're going to go ahead and try to go over 50 tracks. And I think it's going to be pretty damn exciting. Oh, and for those of you out there who don't have new music, don't you worry. You're a part of this milestone too, because you're in the rotation. And you see, the thing about the rotation is it keeps you guys circulating, because I know some of y'all have hit rougher times than quite a lot of us. We're all catching that wave. We're all trying to rebuild our lives and stuff, even though Delta's floating around and some people are saying we might go back into lockdown. I'm not wishing that on anybody. Some of us are already in lockdown. I mean, especially those that live in the down under. So, I mean, I'm just hoping that we can bend this and actually get up out of this, because, I got goals. I don't want to be in Delaware forever. I mean, I'm ready to go. You understand what I'm saying? So I feel for you. But as we go about this, though, and I know like some of y'all are still making music, you send me emails a lot, and let me just say this, I hear you, and I know where we're going to go, so I got you, so you're on the rotation, so don't worry about that too much. And like I said before, don't be in a rush to make new tracks for Jams. make it for you. You know what I mean? But don't get lazy and give me a crap package for jams either, because I'm going to throw it right back to you. I'll be like, oh, really? Really? You think you're going to send me this and that'll get you in? That's not the way it works. You know what I'm saying? It's the second season, damn it. I ain't playing around. Come on. Let's show a little bit more respect than that. But in one way or another, I love how the Jam Fam is growing. I love how you guys are just actually, collaborating, coordinating together. And then as the Discord is growing, soon enough that's going to go public, and we're going to see some pretty interesting stuff, because who knows, more of the J360 Legion will fall in there, and the community project's all set to go. Like, matter of fact, J360 Radio is fine. It's all about just holding it together and just keeping the process. We managed to make it to another channel not too long ago. We're on Listen Notes now. So, yeah, that's another logo that I got to put on these branding pages. Yeah, becoming a mythical figure before my very eyes, and I'm loving every bit of it. By the way, I've been sitting back looking at some of the movies that are supposed to be coming. I heard that Venom got delayed. Why is it always the movies I love? I mean, Godzilla vs. Kong got delayed and I cried. And then now with Venom 2 being delayed, I'm kind of like, well, I can always read the graphic novel of Maximum Carnage to hold me over, but you gotta understand, if you're a fan like me, you've been waiting for Carnage to be on screen for a long time. And it's like we are so close yet so far, and going into the spooky month, I'm just ready for all this stuff. Oh boy. And speaking of the spooky month, the Monster Fest is looking good. Now I got some rules about the Monster Fest, and I might as well tell you guys here because I got a little bit of time in the show. Alright, the first thing about the Monster Fest is, you know Freddy, you know Jason, and you also know Michael Myers, right? Right. You know how you like them? Right. Guess what? Nope! They're not in the Monster Fest. I'm sorry, but no. Actually, I'm not sorry. I don't really give a damn. I give a damn about the event, so I'm telling you. But the thing is that no, they're not a part of the Monster Fest, because you know why? Every spooky month, that's all people ever talk about. They always want to talk about them. You either got to go to the boiler room, or you got to go to the neighborhood where Michael Myers is, or you got to go ahead and go to Camp Crystal Lake. And no, not this time. And besides, you guys had Friday the 13th not too long ago, so it's been done. But whereas with the Monster Fest, however, we'll be looking into and talking about different circumstances and other franchises that don't get the love that they deserve. And you'll be very enticed by the list that we have here right now. So don't you worry, I'm just weaning you away from the top 3 so that you can enjoy a plethora of all sorts of creatures in the night. You get what I'm saying? And trust me, more details will be revealed as we go to it. Another thing is I'm sitting here trying to plan out All Hail J-Man Day, and needless to say, All Hail J-Man Day is 10/30th, which is the day that the legend himself was born. Not stroking my ego, just stating a fact. So if you want to do something cool or whatever, just let me know about it. Like, that's kind of the thing. I'm usually pretty open and pretty humble about it. So, you could even try to tell me how old I am. Which at the same time, if you do, just note, I don't act nowhere near my age sometimes. I'm highly animated and I do all these crazy pranks and stuff like that, especially on Instagram. And you expect me to be mature when I want to be. So, that's the kind of thing. But as I'm sitting on here and working on this stuff, let's go through the alt schedules. Yes, because I'm working on some new developments for J360 TV, we're in a bit of an alt schedule kind of situation. So that means that things are going to be shifted up a day. So from this week and next week, the mini bites are going to land on Wednesday. The J-Man show is going to land on Thursday. And then Friday is either going to be a Jams or a Hangout. It's going to be Jams 30 anyway this week. And then next week, it's going to be a new Hangout. You're going to love who the guest is, by the way. And then we also have, let's see, something special happening on Saturday. Yeah. You guys actually can help me with that one. But I'm going to go ahead and keep a question mark on that because I want to surprise you. So, as we go about this stuff, and that's usually all I have for the mini bites right now, because I know tomorrow's the J-Man show, and 216 is going to be... Don't worry, 216 is not going to be as heavy as 215 was. I have no regrets for making 215, by the way. I'm totally okay with it. But I do know that 216 is going to be a little bit more lighthearted. You understand what I'm saying? Go ahead and shift the tide a little bit. But until then, though, this is the J-Man signing off. I hope you guys are excited. You know, it's going to be a pretty fun week, regardless what happens. And, hey, it's going to all be worth it, okay? All right. This is J-Man signing off. Take it easy. Peace.
Did you miss your deadline to renew your Medicaid coverage? You can still send your completed annual review form to Healthy Connections Medicaid. You may be assigned to another health plan, but you can ask to come back to First Choice within 60 days of renewed Medicaid eligibility. It's your family. It's your choice. First Choice is the right choice. Renew and choose us. Visit selecthealthofsc.com/renew to learn more.